Well, this is a really joy, a pleasure, an honor, a day I didn't think I'd ever see come. This is the third reading we've done for this book. Our first launch was in March in the San Francisco Public Library. We had over 200 radical fairies show up. Last month, we did another signing in Atlanta, and we had over 60 radical fairies. 3 generations now of radical fairies. And of course, the radical fairy movement, having started on those dusty, I'm still getting the red dirt out, I know, it was just everywhere, has grown all over the world, and there are now radical fairy sanctuaries on practically every continent. It's a very underground movement. So I'm the editor of this collection, and I'm just going to read what I wrote for the back and then get right to our wonderful readers. And this is what I have to say about it all. The most valuable possession a people have is their story, their history. Many years in the making, and with over 50 contributors from around the world, The Fire and Moonlight is the first anthology of its kind, beginning with Walt Whitman and Edward Carpenter in the 19th century, and moving through the liberation movements of the late 20th, The Fire in Moonlight speculates far into the 21st. It offers a timely compendium of culture, wisdom, provocative wit, and challenging sensuality. And I'm not kidding on that last bit. The Fire in Moonlight gives witness to a groundbreaking movement that painstakingly emerged from the gay liberation era. Rooted in the history of radical visionaries, this little-known, essential community informs the modern world with new meaning, offering fresh definitions of faith, identity, purpose, and gender. The Fire and Moonlight is a series of personal reflections on who the radical fairies are, where they've been, and where they are going. Radical fairies in their own words. It's about how a movement has changed lives and how radical fairies contribute to healing a fractured earth. So thank you all very much for coming here. We have a few copies for sale, so if you want one, be sure to get one, and then have the contributors, we love doing this, will sign where their chapters are, and you'll have a very unique collector's item. And to have 5 of us from the original gathering here today alive, when well over half of us who were at that gathering have died of AIDS, is a victory and an historic witness.